here with another video where I share my thoughts and opinions on someone or something going on in this wacky weird wrestling world. As you can tell by the title below, this video will be a video where I share my thoughts and opinions on if Logan Paul should ever really become WWE champion. When I say WWE champion, I mean like the Universal World Heavyweight undisputed top singles champion on Raw and or SmackDown. Would love to know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. It would be greatly appreciated by yours truly. When it comes to Logan Paul, him as a wrestler in the ring, bell to bell, relatively impressive considering that he had no professional wrestling experience pre-WWE. I think he did the amateur thing in high school if I remember right, but Logan Paul, give or take my age, kind of deal. And I know that Canada and the US school systems are a little bit different, but that was probably like a decade before his first match with WWE. And impressive considering that, but it's just one of those things where it hasn't really clicked for myself personally. Logan Paul, the wrestling character, and it could be the fact that he's done some controversial stuff, him in Japan, and him, I forget all of the details, but CoffeeZilla did a couple of videos, I think, talking about the scandals that he's done when it comes to like the crypto thing. So when it comes to Logan Paul, should he become WWE champion? I think he will eventually become champion because he does have a decent moveset. Like I said, all things considering, he is okay. Better than me on the mic. Granted, anybody would be better than me on the mic in front of a live crowd. But it's just one of those things where he's going to become WWE champion because he has a name value outside of WWE, similar enough to what The Rock was back in 2013 when he won the WWE championship. It ended up being beating CM Punk's 434-day reign, beating him again at Elimination Chamber, and then losing the title at one of the, I'm not saying the worst WrestleManias, but one of the least favorite WrestleManias for a lot of people, and that's because of, not solely because of name value, but it played a part, and I think that's why Logan Paul will become champion. If I was hypothetically running WWE, and if I had Logan Paul, it would be like a match here, a match there, like a Royal Rumble, like maybe a Money in the Bank, do that crazy spot kind of deal, similar to what him and Ricochet did at I think it was the Rumble a couple of years back, and kind of deal. And yeah, it's just one of those things where when he wins the title, it's probably going to be something similar to what he did with the US Championship a bit ago now. Like, have it for a lot of months, not have a lot of championship defenses in between, lose it, and then just don't care about that reign, kind of forgettable reign and whatnot. And for myself personally, as somebody who does watch WWE pretty much weekly now that it's on Netflix, I would much rather see maybe not anybody else, but vast majority of the roster as WWE champion than Logan Paul. For myself personally, at least, and again, that could be because him in the ring, him on the mic hasn't really clicked for myself personally, and that could be because of the outside related stuff. Like I said, CoffeeZilla, like I said, Japan kind of deal, probably other stuff I'm not all up to date on. But should he? If it was up to me, no, but there's a reason why I talk about wrestling on YouTube and not run the WWE kind of deal. It's a matter of, to me personally, when he would win the WWE championship, not a matter of if that makes sense. Hopefully, it's not going to be a long reign. Hopefully, he might be a little bit biased, doesn't really do much in the world title picture. But those are my thoughts and opinions. Would love to know what yours are down in the comments below. It would be greatly appreciated if you hit the like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it would mean a lot to myself if you did. And when it comes To you, I hope you're doing as okay as possible mentally, emotionally, and physically, because you deserve the absolute best without a shadow of a doubt.